What's up guys, Futberg here and welcome to an episode of Market Watch. Now today in the code we have got another Party Bag SBC. We click on the code here tweeted by Footwatch. You can see that we have got another party bag that contains a shapeshifter, winter refresh or foot birthday. And also you can see up here we've got a pack which guarantees a rare gold rated 86 or higher. Now I believe that this will be just like, recently we've been getting the 283 pluses, a guaranteed 84 plus. I think it'll be one of them one-off SBCs like that. I think it'll be pretty nice requirements to get an 86 rated or higher. That could be a really nice SBC. Then again, EA could turn around and completely screw us over for that and it could be something different. Or it could be some sort of grindable, repeatable SBC. We never know. It'd be nice to get something repeatable and grindable, but for an 86 rated plus, I can't see it. Now, if we go over to Futbin, and we're going to go over to the SBCs, and we're going to have a look at the Foot Birthday pack from wherever it is. If we scroll back, maybe if we type in Foot Birthday Party Bag, type in Party. It's expired now, isn't it? So that's why. So let's find it. Let's type in Party. So Foot Party Bag. Now this was coming in 180 to 190k, and it required an 86 rated team with an inform or a player moments. Now, if you watched the last video that I put up, it had the Zapata, Aspas, and Carlos Vela. Now this week you've got Paulo Lopez, you've got Anderson Talisca, and then there's one more. Who is it? It's going to annoy me unless I check. Current team of the week, Sarabia. So those three, since this has gone into the code, they've already all jumped about 3k each. Paulo Lopez is currently sat, if we have a little look, let's just open up the three of them, because I think these three, if the requirements do go one way, these three could absolutely fly. You've got Paulo Sarabia is already up, look, around 32k. I was picking him up at 27k yesterday during rewards, so I'm already looking at 5k a card on him. Anderson Talisca, you're looking at around 31k. The same, I was picking up about 27k yesterday. And then last but not least, Paulo Lopez is already at 22.5k. Now, he was easily able to pick up in rewards yesterday for 16k, which is just ridiculous. I'm already looking at 6 to 7k a card on Paulo Lopez, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I have got a theory about what I think will be required. I think it will be repeatable, the Party Bag SBC tonight. And I think, or my little theory, is that it's going to require either a winter refresh, a shapeshifter, or a foot birthday. Now what I think that does is all the players from those teams, so if we go into here and if we look at the likes of foot birthday, it's a shame you can't open it all together, it'll bring up, see these players like Gaitan, Guerrero, even maybe Jenny. If we go over to shapeshifters 2, there's none really on the floor there, is there? There's no like real fodder. So like Guy, Nandez, anybody else there? No, not really. And then what about winter refresh? You've got Limbombe, Bernat. It's going to bring, and then João Victor, it's going to bring cards like that. Chiesa, Cornet, it'll bring cards like that that are on the floor from those three promos. It'll push them up. It'll give them a reason to go higher because people will go out to buy them to put them into the SBC. And basically what that'll do, if it is repeatable and it does have them requirements, say you go out and you do it and you end up packing, I don't know, let's say you go out, you do it and you get Schultz. He's worth 160k and you think to yourself, all right, I don't want that. I'll put him back in and I'll just build an 86 team around him. And then you go and get another one. And another one, and you can keep doing it until you get the card that you desire, but it's going to cost you so much to build that 86 team around it. You may as well go out and buy the card that you want in the first place. So I think that's my sort of view on what will happen. But what we're going to have a little look at is, let's just have a little look at the top solution here. And these are the cards that you might want to go and have a look at. You want to go and have a look at the likes of 88s. The likes of Skriniar and De Vrij always do, not Skriniar, sorry, Godin and De Vrij always do really well in these SBCs because they have that strong link. And you could also look at Skriniar. Another thing that could happen with the SBC is it could be like the last time, and it could just be an 86 rated with an inform, and it could be a one-off. If that is the case, then the informs that I talked about a moment ago could do really well, like you can see here with this solution that they've used, Zapata. But I think you probably could have a little look at the likes of 88. So cheapest 88 rated on the market at the moment. See, they're already up massively. Yesterday they were around 31 to 33k. They're already up, pushing 40k. Let's have a look for here. If we click on Hugo Lloris, let's have a look at his hourly graph, and we can see exactly where it went into the code, I would imagine, from the hourly graph. There we go. You can see it's gone into the code there. 2 o'clock this morning, 32,000 coins. It has bounced straight up to 40k, which is absolutely crazy. If we have a look at 86s and 87s, maybe we'll see the same sort of rise. Yeah, they were around, I'm pretty sure I saw them around 16k yesterday. Let's have a look at Marco Verratti. If we go to hourly graph, again, look at that, 16k, and then you've got that massive jump up. He jumped up to 24k. He's sitting around 23, 24k now. Absolutely crazy. If you have gone in on these cards, I would be very skeptical, and I might cash out if I did a club restock, for instance, of 86 is around 16, 17k, and they're selling for 23 to 24k. Excuse me. I would maybe look to get out, because what are the odds of EA giving the same requirements again? They've been screwing over traders all this FIFA, so it's very up in the air whether they'll require the same thing. That's why I'm sort of thinking that they'll require the refresh, shapeshifter, or foot birthday. But then again, you will still need the big cards no matter what to build around it. So it's 50-50. You can either take your big chunk of change, or you could hold on and hope for what happened last time, where the likes of Godin went up to like godly prices. So we've got them. We've covered the high rated players. We've covered informs. I suppose if we go and have a look at the team of the week for this week, you probably could actually go and pick up. You probably could go and pick up some Talisca for 30k. I still think you could probably make some decent coins on him. And the thing I do like about Paulo Lopez, I alluded to this on Twitter the other day. He's at 22.5k. He's the only 85 rated inform you'll notice from this team of the week, okay? If you go to informs and you go to 85 informs, the next cheapest is Anderson Talisca at 28k. Now, if we actually click on him, is he 28k or is it an undercut? It is an undercut. He's actually 29.5k. So you're looking around 29k for the next cheapest, which is 7k cheaper than Paulo Lopez currently is. And if you look at Inform Moments 85s, the cheapest there, you've got Paulo Lopez 22 and then Iniesta at 31. So if you do pick up some Paulo Lopez and an Inform is required, 22k still could be a very cheap price, and he could rise anywhere to 28 to 30k in the initial hype of the SBC. So you might want to go and look out at buying a couple of Paulo Lopez. That is completely up to you. But I think we've pretty much covered everything. We've covered high rated, we've covered informs, we've covered the low rated from the 3 promos. What I would suggest is go and look through the solutions from the old SBC and have a look at the little triangles. Let's just click on a different one. Let's have a little look at different triangles. Here you've got Martinez, Thiago, Neuer, little triangle there. Navas, Sarabia, Cavani. See how the people have used little triangles to get those chemistry there? It's perfect there. You've got Godin, De Vrij, Sergio. It's a nice little triangle. So that's what you're looking to make. You're making them little triangles, getting them chunks of 30 chemistry. How much chemistry did it require? It was a high chemistry. It was 70. So that's pretty much what you're going to look to be doing. But apart from that, the one last thing that we probably could cover is if you're holding any high rated FUT Birthday, Shapeshifter or Winter Refresh cards, look to get out. I've just sold my João Cancelo. I picked him up during the last Party Bag SBC at 185k. I've just sold him this morning when I woke up at 8 o'clock UK time. So the SBC has already been in the code for 6 hours and I still managed to sell Cancelo for 240k. So you should be able to still make some nice coins, and also have a little look at player graphs and see when they dipped last time. So what I'm going to show you here. So you've got Danny Da Costa, okay? Now the last time that the SBC came out, so what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to go on Futbin, I'm going to have a look at this, and I'm going to find out the date that the Party Bag SBC came out. So to do that, you would go on to the squad builders, click on expired, type in party, and there you've got Party Bag. Click on that and scroll down, and all you'll do is go to the first dot on the graph here, and you'll see it's the 5th of April. So now if we go to Danny Da Costa, you'll see here on the daily graph, 5th of April, he's 239. So the next day is when you're going to see the proper drop off, because the SBC came between here, because it came at 6 o'clock on the 5th. So he's dropped from 239 to 209. So he's dropped 30k, and he's gradually starting to grow back. He's currently at 215k. And then obviously when they all go out of packs, it's going to rise massively. Maybe a better example than Da Costa is if we go to FUT Birthday Team 1. Let's actually have a look at Cancelo, the person that I actually picked up. So he came into packs. He was quite expensive. He started around here, around 180 to 190. I liked him at this price before he went out of packs. I said on Twitter I thought he was a good price before he went out of packs. People didn't agree, but I stuck by it. And then he went up to around 206k on the 4th. And then when the SBC went into the code for the FUT Party Bag, you can see the price starting to drop. Shows that he went down to 196. I picked him up at 185, and then you can see as soon as that Party Bag SBC finished, he started gradually climbing. If we look at the hourly graph and we go back as far as Wednesday, 210. Yesterday, he's gradually going up over 230. And then today, 240. 243 at 3 a.m. This is where it went into the code again. He started to drop off a little bit. 230, back up to 240, around where I've sold him at 240. So you can see that as soon as something like that goes into the code, the players that are going to be in that pack start to crash, and then as soon as that SBC disappears and it's expired, it starts to rise up again. So what you want to do is from FUT Birthday 1, Shapeshifters, the 2 teams, the Winter Refresh, you want to have a look at the cards that did very well as soon as they went out of packs. So as soon as there's a steep curve when they go out of packs, they're the kind of cards that you want to look to dip, because they will have the best rebound ability. And to be honest with you guys, that is pretty much everything. We've covered it there in under 15 minutes. Just a little market watch. I want to try and get this up as quick as possible with the SBC. I would presume it's coming today on Friday. EA might completely screw me over here and it might come out tomorrow, who knows, but it gives you more time to watch the video. So thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you to everybody for all the well wishes for myself and my wife. Feeling a hell of a lot better now, as you can tell. So, and unfortunately, I'm left with the same face as I have always had. I still look like a bit of a boiled cabbage, especially now with no hair. But thank you very much for all the support on the channel, even when I haven't been uploading. Thank you so much. If I've helped you out at all in any way, consider subscribing. Link to all my socials down below. Hit that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.